Hi, we're the KinderJet family.
These are our crazy kids.
Traveling with them is expensive. They each need their own airplane seat, hotel bed. They insist on eating.
It's stressful. Must they go so close to the edge?
It's exhausting. These dudes have way more energy than we do.
So why do we travel with our kids? Because it is fun, rewarding, and always worth it.
Welcome to KinderJet. Here we go. I can't explain why, but I've always wanted to go to medieval times dinner and tournament. Eating with your hands while smelling the horses, dust floating all around you. What's not to like?
I'm not sure the kids had any idea what to expect, but they were intrigued while we waited to go inside. Before entering, we were assigned a color with a paper crown and a flag, which told us which horse and knight we would cheer for. Once we went inside the theater, there were two distinct experiences going on. The tournament and the food.
We were greeted by our server, dressed in medieval garb. She asked about allergies and if there were any vegetarians. The drink choices included unsweetened iced tea, water, or Pepsi. After much debate, the older boys were allowed to try Pepsi for the first time. And of course, they loved it. Grown-ups can order drinks from the bar, and there's a separate server taking those orders.
Our meal began with garlic bread and tomato soup, poured into a pewter bowl with a handle. The soup was hot, therefore the bowl was hot. And yes, it was a bit tricky to eat. Really, no utensils for the whole meal? Yep, really.
Next, roasted chicken, a large spare rib, and a couple of herbed potato chunks. Apparently, the little one was hungry because faced with this plate full of foods he normally wouldn't eat, he decided the chicken was his best bet and ate more meat than he has in the last 2 years.
Apple strudel finished off the meal. When they are finished distributing food, they come around with take-home containers. The mealtime goes fast and it is a lot of meat to eat. Many people walked out of the theater with their leftovers in hand.
Unlike regular dinner theater, where you eat and then there's a show, the performance at medieval times is happening the entire time you're eating. There's a storyline, but it's not complicated. The king and the princess are overseeing a jousting competition. There's a small twist when a stranger comes to the castle. Audience members cheer for their knight, and someone wins in the end.
The storyline was sort of irrelevant because it was the skill of the horses and their riders that was truly entertaining. Of course, for 3 young boys, the knights wielding various weapons of warfare during the tournament was the real excitement.
There were breaks in the jousting. A royal falconer and his falcon performed for the king's guests, as well as this beautiful horse's dance.
There was lots of interaction with the audience, including the king announcing birthdays and celebrations, and knights throwing carnations to female guests, and a guest being honored by the princess and winning knight. Medieval times was an interesting and fun experience for all of us. The most appealing part of it is that it is different. It is not every day that we have dinner in a jousting arena.
I think if we went again, we'd order a couple of vegetarian meals to mix and match with all the meat.
Highlight for the kids?
The show and buying a sword.
The battling and the jousting and the eating.
Highlight for the parents? Well, I like the whole thing.
As evidenced by the swords and shields they bought afterwards, the kids liked it. There are 9 medieval times castles across North America, including one in Toronto, so there's a pretty good possibility we'll witness another joust.